Today is day 4 of your journey. Another exciting day of your fitness journey and discovery tour. There's 17 stages ahead of you. 17 days of cycling around the Greek island of Rhodes and so much to see and experience. Beautiful landscapes, fantastic views of the sea, beaches and mountains. You will explore charming villages and experience the beauty of the island. Your goal is to get fitter, to keep working on your dream body and to enjoy exercise. It won't always be easy, but one thing is promised. It will be worth it. Come what may, you will successfully complete this 20-day challenge. You will circumnavigate Rhodes once and work on your dream body. The journey is the reward. You start on the main road of the west coast with a view of Rhodes Castle, where you finished yesterday's stage. Today you have to give it your all. It's steep uphill the whole way. But you got this. You concentrate on yourself. No matter how exhausting it becomes, you will still enjoy fabulous landscapes and overall do a great job. For a moment you could see the sea, but now you're heading inland. The tour today takes you through the mountain range in the west of Rhodes. And even if it's strenuous, you know that when you go uphill, beautiful views always await you at the end. That motivates you and pushes you up the first descent. There hasn't been much to see so far. It just keeps going uphill, but you still find joy in the little things. It's a beautiful day. The temperatures here on the mountain are pleasant and the sun is shining. You were just thinking that there are no views yet when a track takes a bend and you suddenly have a view of the sea. Wow, that's fantastic. You can't believe how far up you are already. It's exhausting and will remain so for sure, but it is and will be worth it. You're just falling in love with a completely different side of Rhodes than you knew before. The green hills have a charm all of their own. Every now and then you can recognize yesterday's castle between the trees, which gets smaller and smaller the higher you go. And you can also admire the sea in the distance from time to time. You have enjoyed the marvelous views to the full. Now it's getting really serious. The route takes you further inland and gets even steeper. You've completed a third of the route, but you're already panting. No matter, you're making good progress. Whew, you're breathing heavily. That was a feat of strength, but you've managed the first steep section. You're slowly approaching the mountain village of Rhodes. Then you're already halfway, and you'll manage the rest too, you motivate yourself. But first you can enjoy the short descent and look forward to discovering the village. Feelings of happiness come over you. Your good work is rewarded for the first time. Not only do you feel proud of yourself, but the view also pays off. The white houses of the mountain village seem to blend into the green hills, and from up here you can even see the ocean again. Even if it was only short, the downhill ride felt so good. You immediately feel more energized and ready for the next climbs. Since the village is on the mountain, you can imagine that it will soon be going uphill again. And of course, you were right. You have to pedal again to move forward. Your progress is quite slow, but that gives you the chance to let your gaze wander and look into some of the front gardens of the houses. Behind the houses, the sea appears again and again. The view from the houses is certainly fantastic. This really is an authentic experience. Probably only very few tourists come here. You wind your way further and further through the narrow alleyways of the village, always going uphill. You've now cycled completely through the village, and once again you can see the sea on your right. Now, the second very steep section lies ahead of you. By now you're really in the mountains. The hills are getting more and more mountainous, the sun makes you sweat a lot, but also gives you positive energy. Your legs get heavier, and yet you pedal tirelessly. You sweat and smile, and keep going. You wouldn't have expected this, but suddenly the trees clear and you have a wide open view of the hills and the sea. You can't believe how beautiful it is. Also, that you came up here with the power of your body alone leaves you in disbelief. You're literally speechless. You're still blissed out by the view, but even more so by your strong performance. You're really proud. You knew it wasn't going to be easy today, but you delivered. You're already pretty exhausted, but now you're almost there. Your adrenaline will push you up the rest of the way. And there it is, your next milestone. You haven't reached the top of the mountain yet, but here is where you will stop today. You've done a great job. Tomorrow you'll continue. You can't achieve everything in one day, but you can achieve a lot if you do a little bit every day to get closer to your goal. You will stop at the pull-up bar and enjoy this amazing view over the mountains. You made it. Day 4 of 20 successfully completed. I'm impressed. That's moments we move for.